What up, what up, what up, y'all? DJ Vegas in the house. What up, bro? Perlana, Marlon Guest, Skunk Dog, regular old dude. My main man, Asiatic Supreme. What up, y'all? Feel good to see y'all up in here early, though, waiting on me. We got One Punch from Altadena Blocc supposed to join us, and possibly Rockhead and One Eye pushing my tribe rise, another Altadena Blocc that you guys are already familiar with. St. Louis. Only thing I like about St. Louis is the Cardinals. What it do, D'Angelo? I hope y'all hear me. Hope I ain't talking to myself. Ron Isley, Tobias, Trinidadian. Oh, waiting on our guests to arrive. You know, they kind of tardy, but you know. All right, good looking out, Andre. What up, Carl Wade? I see you liked the last live. I was just reading your comment. Not a Buccaneer. What up, homeboy? I can't hear you. Can't even hear you. Oh, you muted? All right. Can't hear you. Can you guys hear Loco? I couldn't hear it. Yeah, we did like 5 hours, then came back with 6 hours. Yeah, we've been on lately. Winding down this quarantine, man, getting these last few minutes in, man. End of the month, I always turn up at the end of the month. Y'all should know that by now. Flea Bands, what up, dog? Surprised to see you up in here, man. I know you always behind the wheel. You don't have time for us. OG Classic Jones, what up, dog? Good looking out on shooting that package to Melly Mel, dog. What kind of Benadryl got you sleep for 18 hours? That's how y'all gonna do my partner? Michael, what up? Cleveland, Ohio in the building. Only thing I like about Cleveland was LeBron James and Jim Brown and Metcalf. I guess Pruitt. I like Pruitt. Pruitt was cool. And then my man, well, Boomer Esiason was all right. Deion Sanders was in Cincinnati. Him and Boomer, my bad. And then my man, Flea Bands. Shout out from Indianapolis, Indiana player. Flea Bands, only already like, nigga, you in my town, where you at, who you know? Oh, I forgot all about Ozzie Newsome. They used to call me Ozzie Newsome once upon a time. How could I forget Ozzie Newsome? San Diego in the house. Man, how far east we gonna go? We got from San Diego all the way to how far? To Ohio. Anybody east of Ohio up in here? Uh-oh, my homegirl representing. Baltimore in the house. Man, I don't know what happened to my guests, man. I know they're watching. They must have bad signal in Houston today. I'm behind the wheel right now. Okay, fleet bands. Okay, drive safe, man. They told Big U to get off his phone when he was driving. So, bro, you're going to have to get off your phone too, man. You could listen, though. But don't watch. Just listen. About to eat some tacos. Captain Cole, what's up, bro? My man. My man right there with the cold scratches and mixing. He the one got that little Looney song off the chain. What up, man? You don't have no sound, man. What's going on?
Browser has lost
One
connection.
point.
Probably. What about now?
Yeah, I hear you now. What up, One Punch?
I'm good.
All right. What kind of sweatshirt you got on, man?
A polo hoodie.
Okay. Well, man, Loco over there playing with his volume and shit.
I think it's both of us in the same house. I don't think it's gonna let us do it like this.
Okay. Go on and introduce yourself, One Punch.
Yeah, I'm Lil One Punch from West Side Altadena Blocc Crips.
All right. You originated out of Altadena? Where was you born and raised at?
In Altadena, California.
And when did you take the act to Texas, man?
I came to Texas in August of '92, to be exact. My little cousin Crip T, and my cousin DJ, and my cousin Tasha, which is married to the homie Ron from First Street East Coast. They was already down there at that time. And I just ended up just having to come down there during the summer of 1992.
All right, 1992. All right. So you Goldie. Goldie's one of your homeboys.
Right.
One eye.
Yeah, that's one eye. You understand me? My Tri Rise. That's one of my homies, man. Much love to him.
All right. So you here today to give a message to the youth and try to help encourage them not to follow in our footsteps. So what you want to say? Well, first of all, how did you meet Loco?
I met B Loco, man, in '95 in Texas Department of Criminal Justice System on a transfer facility, which was Guards of the East. They house you there when you come in from the county jails, and they house you there, temporarily up to 2 years, and then you go through diagnostics, sociology, and then they send you to an ID unit. I met B Loco. It was 1995 on Guards of the East.
And when you met him, he probably was doing the same thing he's doing right now, huh? Rolling up.
Yeah, he gonna stay blowing one.
That's right. So look, man, how you want to start off your message, or what is it you want to say to these cats, man, so they don't become dumbfounded like we did in our youthful days?
For the most part, Kev Mac, man, I don't want nobody, man, to take this video and take it for the wrong reasons, to promote and continue to promote, the mindset that's gonna put them in a situation to where they end up being confined or end up losing their life, homie. You know what I'm saying? once again, you know, I got family, man, you know what I'm saying, on both sides of the fence, you know, and, you know, like I always stress to a lot of the homies, man, you know what I'm saying, you know, sometimes, you know, after going through the transition that I just went through, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm fortunate enough and blessed to be home, you know what I'm saying, I got a life sentence, you know what I'm saying, I was sentenced to 73 years for a gang-related murder out of San Antonio, Texas. I served 23 and a half years on it. And I got on paper, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never getting off. You see what I'm saying? I'm one of the fortunate enough homies to be able to come home, you know what I'm saying, after, you know what I'm saying, serving a life sentence, on a life sentence. You see what I'm saying? So if I can try to wake a lot of any of the younger youth up, man, you know what I'm saying, to let them know that, you know, my question to all of them is this, right? I done ran across several bloods in the penitentiary, right? And through my lifetime on the streets, that on a one-on-one basis, you know what I'm saying, we respected, you know what I'm saying, each other as men. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I might have been a part of this and they was a part of that, you know what I'm saying? It was a neutral ground of respect, you know what I'm saying, amongst each other, right? And you know, so it's first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, you know, the era and the times, you know what I'm saying, of our youth and my youth were coming up, you know what I'm saying, it's totally different from how it is now. You know what I'm saying? You know, going through the juvenile, you know what I'm saying, detention centers, probation camps, to YA, you know what I'm saying, to the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, all that psychologically, you know what I'm saying, prepares, you know what I'm saying, one, you know what I'm saying, not just from the streets, but it's mentally preparing you how to structure yourself and conduct yourself a certain way when you being in a controlled environment. You see what I'm saying? So being and going through all the transitions, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, prime example, right? You're aware of OSS, Operation to Safe Streets, and the process and the things that was being accumulated when they established in 1981 and 1980, when they established the Crip module, you know what I'm saying, in Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying, County Jail, right? That whole little process, out of all the homies and all the individuals, you know what I'm saying, that went through that process, you know what I'm saying, went into that office and confirmed themselves and identified themselves as a certain, as this particular individual from this particular set right here, right? On the back burner, we ain't did nothing, you know what I'm saying, but really, you know what I'm saying, just gave them intel, and a lot of intel, you know what I'm saying, they hindered, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us. You see what I'm saying? You know, and that come from, you know what I'm saying, not really knowing, right? It was times, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of my homies and a lot of my older homies, you know what I'm saying, that was aware, the Altadena Sheriff Department, right, used to do this. They had a wall, you know what I'm saying, where they would come get us and take us to jail. They'd give us blue rags, you know what I'm saying, and tell us, okay, they're right. We hit up on the little board, write our names on the board. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little 1 punch West Side Altadena Blocc Crip. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding up with a blue rag and going through the process. But in all actuality, man, we ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? But really, you know what I'm saying, hindering ourselves, bro. You see what I'm saying? And that was like, you know what I'm saying, in the late 70s, early, you know what I'm saying, 80s. You see what I'm saying? When all this when this was being, you know what I'm saying, implemented. Now individuals that's aware, you know what I'm saying, anything that's dealing with Coattail and Pro, right? This organization and this movement, you know what I'm saying, was established by J. Edgar Hoover. This was something that was established, you know what I'm saying, to infiltrate every organization you know what I'm saying, any political person, you know what I'm saying, that was on the platform to infiltrate it. You see what I'm saying? You know, so my thing is, man, I don't want to see none of the younger youth, man, you know what I'm saying, go through them transitions. And if I can point you in the direction to help you or try to teach you, you know what I'm saying, something different, you know what I'm saying, because it's more to being a man as opposed to someone, you know what I'm saying, that's quick, fast, and hurry to fight, or someone, you know what I'm saying, quick, fast, and hurry to pick up a pistol. You see what I'm saying? You know, because like Big Took said before he died, man, you know what I'm saying, before he was executed, he said, man, you know what I'm saying, we all have to understand who our true enemies are at some point in time, man. And the tribalism, you know what I'm saying, just because you black don't necessarily mean that you my enemy. You see what I'm saying? You know, when you go into your roots and understand, you know what I'm saying, that, hey, man, you know, we all, you know what I'm saying, we come from, you know what I'm saying, the same, most of us come from the same plantation. You see what I'm saying? Or descendants, you know what I'm saying, we from, you know, different states out the South. You see what I'm saying? All of us just didn't migrate, you know what I'm saying, or just didn't pop up in California. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors came from the South. We still have family in the South. You see what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of our family roots are embedded, you know what I'm saying, in the South. You see what I'm saying? So we got, at some point in time, man, you got to sit down and try to identify yourself, who you are as a person, as a man first. That's the only way you're going to be able to respect anything or anybody going to respect you. You see what I'm saying? The gang situation, man, you know what I'm saying, was something that really transpired and got out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something that, you know what I'm saying, it was a culture that, you know what I'm saying, most of us, you know what I'm saying, just picked up and took it, you know what I'm saying, and added, you know, and just ran with it. You feel come from, and that's not to say that it was right. You feel come from, because I know our parents taught us something totally different, homie. You see what I'm saying? For most of us that had parents, you know what I'm saying, that really cared about us, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, one of the most funniest things was this, homie. My mama didn't even know. My mama never knew, you know what I'm saying, that I was even affiliated with anything, because I never brought anything, no type of gang activity to my front door. It was during the time when I was getting prosecuted, when I was going through when I was going to trial, and I was going through the trial, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know what I'm saying, things were being brought up and put on the table, you know what I'm saying, as far as what the DA was presenting, right? You know, pictures and things, you know what I'm saying, that they was bringing up. Oh, he been to the Crip module. He a confirmed Crip. He's OG, you know what I'm saying, from California. You know, he's the reason why we having this major gang problem in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? You know, if he didn't commit this murder right here, he had, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if he didn't do this, he could have had somebody, you know what I'm saying, do this, right? So it's like, man, you know what I'm saying, you know, after me going down there and sitting down, you know, for the time that I did, right? It made me sit back and look at, you know what I'm saying, my character. You feel where I'm coming from? Because when you present it or put it in that courtroom, you know what I'm saying, around other people that don't really know you, right? But these supposed to be your peers, right, of society. You see what I'm saying?
Right there.
Yeah, when you around certain people, man, and present it in a courtroom around, you know what I'm saying, a structural environment like that, people, you know what I'm saying, are just looking at you based on, you know what I'm saying, what the state is displaying your character to them. You see what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of us, man, you know what I'm saying, really, man, be dumbing down our characters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dumbing them down because you don't really have no leverage in society, man, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to how society is moving. You see what I'm saying? And all that, the judicial system in itself, you know what I'm saying, is a form of slavery, bro. You see what I'm saying? We got homies, man, that's being convicted, you know what I'm saying, under 3 strike, getting life without parole, you know what I'm saying, ain't never seen the streets again. But then my question to the youth is this. why does individuals, you know what I'm saying, have to get a life sentence, man, you know what I'm saying, and be deported from their loved ones, their kids, their family, right? And be committed, you know what I'm saying, or be sentenced to a level 5 or level 5, you know what I'm saying, yard. And at the same time, when you in here, you know what I'm saying, you on the same pedestal, you know what I'm saying, with the same individuals that you on the streets trying to kill.
Right. I want to add to something and give a little quick spiel. When you mentioned going to the Crip module and helping them identify you and confirm your affiliation, one punch left.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I avoided the module as long as I could.
I can't hear him now.
You can't hear me?
Hey, no.
All right.
Hey,
you can hear me, Rockhead?
Hang it up.
I can hear you.
Right. So that's one punch from Altadena Blocc. So he was giving some background on himself. Did 23 and a half years for murder, got like 70 years parole or something. And he was talking about how we confirmed and validated ourselves by going to the module as part of intel for OSS. More, I'm on live right now, bro. All right. Yeah, that's your boy Marlon right there.
That was Marlon.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was his spiel, man.
Where everybody go? Where Loco go?
They're in the same spot, so I guess their Wi-Fi went out or something.
Yeah, I'm back, Kev.
All right, so I was gonna tell you, like, I avoided the module as long as I could, but I got put in a situation where, number one, both my crimies was in the module, so you know you want to be around your crimies, you know,
right?
Chop it up, and plus y'all gonna roll together on whatever transpire up in there. So I figured that was one reason to go. Another reason was I felt like it was no longer hiding from them and thinking that I'm some slick guy when we had already had homies speak on me and tell where I was from and all that, and they had wiretaps on my case. So it's like, why even hide it anymore? So I didn't have a problem confirming where I was from. But what I wanted to touch on was this one punch. I don't know if you ever thought about it, but by getting tattoos, we confirmed who we was from and who we was.
Most definitely.
So we can't really put that part on J. Edgar Hoover, OSS, and OSJ. That was our, as you were saying earlier, I forget the word you used, but that was our ignorance. That was our youthful, unknowing, unintelligent way of showing the homies and showing enemies who we was and where we was from, not thinking you identifying yourself to the police as soon as they pull you over or you catch a case.
Right. See, I'm glad you said that, because what I actually, the point of me bringing that up was this, right? We all did it, you know what I'm saying, unconsciously. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us done it, you know what I'm saying, like you say, man, you know what I'm saying, to show, you know what I'm saying, our loyalty, you know what I'm saying, to our homies. You had homies that was in the module that, you know what I'm saying, probably was on their way finna, you know what I'm saying, catch chain on their way, you know what I'm saying, to go to the pen. You see what I'm saying, you might want to go see. You know what I'm saying, or was going in there for whatever reason to be around them, right? The whole thing is, right, is that we all, you know what I'm saying, we have, you know what I'm saying, what you call, you know what I'm saying, even though, you know what I'm saying, we've been sentenced, you know what I'm saying, to prison, whatever prison, you know what I'm saying, you go to, right? Everybody have an FBI file. That's on paper. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's confirmed. We all have, you know what I'm saying, you know, the profile that they put together, right? We still have a file in Washington, D.C.
Ain't no doubt. Just any contact with the police, it go on that FBI file.
We all have an FBI file, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's behind. And the main thing that, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get homies to understand is, hey man, you know, we all on self-enemy, man. You feel come from? And at some point in time, man, you know what I'm saying, we have to tap into ourselves and understand that, hey man, you know what I'm saying, me, you know, do I want to end up, you know what I'm saying, me really going through this right here? And a lot of people, man, you know what I'm saying, if everybody in the pen was to turn around and say, hey man, you know what I'm saying, I want to come home, I want to get, you know what I'm saying, everybody want to get out, right, and trade places. I'm quite sure that a majority of them is trying to get there, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna want to be there when it's all said and done with. You see what I'm saying? Because we got homies on both sides of the fence that ain't never seen the streets again. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and it just you know what I'm saying, man, you know, I wouldn't want to see none of them going through that, homie. You see what I'm saying? You know, for the ones that's fortunate and have respect for their G homies and other G's and OGs in the game, man. Just listen and understand, man, that, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say something or tell somebody something, man, you know what I'm saying, that I wouldn't do or I wouldn't want them to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put them in no position, right, to do something that I wouldn't do for my damn self. You see what I'm saying? And if I can tell them and try to show them a different route in a different way, man, that's what I'm gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I'm one of the ones that's blessed to be here.
Hey, One Punch, I wanna introduce you to Rockhead. He's that guy with that ugly ass shirt on that like stood up so you can see all that bullshit on his stomach.
Say, Rockhead, man. Hey, Rockhead, come on, man. You said.
What's up, man?
Loco?
That's the big homie right there. And I'm gonna just tell you something about Rockhead, and then I'm gonna let Rockhead speak for itself. Rockhead is one of the few people. Now I heard Big U say this. I heard Baby Crazo say it, and I'm gonna say it myself. He one of them dudes that ain't gotta be from your hood that you still look up to as a big homie.
Right on. Right on.
So that's Rockhead from Altadena Blocc. Oaks Park, businessman, cop to Crips.
You know, by me being from Altadena Blocc and the homie Red Eyes, you know what I'm saying, me rest in peace, man. You know what I'm saying, much love, man. You know what I'm saying, to the big homie Red Eyes. You know, Red Eyes, you know what I'm saying, me came to the hood, and this is how we came about. You know, this is my big brother, man. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know him. This is my first time meeting him, but this is my big brother. If he from Santana, he my big bro, man. You know what I'm saying? So much love, homie.
I appreciate it, homie. And I've been told and high standards what Altadena Blocc is and what it means. And I've been around some of y'all best in the joint.
Right.
And never was disappointed at all. So, you know, you're my bro too as well. Hey, but back to the 4800, OSS, and all that. One of the things I think Kev touched was when we put ink on our bodies, most of the people was getting snatched up who was trying to avoid OSS and avoid 4800. They got sent to the Crip module or the Damu module because they had their tattoo.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Again, I was there before it started. And 4800 started. When they created 4300 as junior high power for all the Crips.
Right.
And that's when, before that, they had everybody, I forgot what unit, 90-something hundred, everybody on that unit had they called it the Hot H unit, but everybody had murders. I don't care if you was a pimp, player, hustler, gangster, homosexual, whatever. You had a murder, they sent you to that unit.
Right.
And as more homies start coming to that unit, it became more violent. It was already violent, but it became more violent. And it got so violent to a point where they had to snatch us riders out and put us in junior high power, which was 4300.
Right.
And I left, you know, after my 4300 stint to the pen, but they had an idea who we were when they put all those murderers in that one unit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even when they created 4800, when I came down, you know, everybody was like, homie, big homie, you know, that's how they keep records of you, files of you. I said, man, they got a file on me. I have a C0362 number. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got one of old numbers.
You know, so and so when I got that C0 number, so I said they already know who we are. I think what OSS did when they was bringing us all to that little office and taking that picture and putting our picture on the wall, they was creating their own personal profile. That's when profiling of who's who.
Right.
They know who we were as gangsters, but they knew nothing about our characteristics, our power, our strength, our level, or our rank and file, or nothing.
Right.
So they utilized them modules to create that profile.
Right.
And naively, we didn't understand any of that. We just, those of us that got snatched up off because we had tattoos and putting them units, we had no choice. Those of us who wanted to hang and be with their homies, after they made a little money on GP, they just came in there to be with the homies.
Right.
Like you said. But it was a plan that it was purposely planned, but I don't think they realized just how big it was to create such modules for us. For them, it got us stronger because when we start having some kind of discipline in the module, and it allowed us to be as creative as they was, how we get information out, et cetera, et cetera. But for the most part, I don't think they really realized that the position they was in, because they were some rude, cocky son of bitches. They wasn't slick or they had their lunch meat, trustees. They had some trustees. Some was solid, but a lot was lunch meat. A lot bought into being a trustee and forgot who they were.
Right. They was giving them information.
And these was reputable homeboys. I don't give a fuck. Any of them listen to me. But a lot of them trustees, and 4800 at that time, bought into their shit and forgot who they were. And I think any real motherfucker would say that if you ain't scared to be, speak your mind.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's just, it was a fucked up situation, man. I mean, we was housed like you house these stray dogs and you put them in there and somebody trying to buy them out, but instead they was building their profiles on. They was profiling us. They was building and building, and we didn't really understand the bigger picture. Because when I came down, I kind of snuck down under the radar, and it was funny because as I know how they take you to the room and spray that bullshit on you, and you slide your ass on that bed.
Yeah.
Well, I had my shirt off on the back of my shirt. I mean, on my back, it's OCC, Original Compton Crip. And I didn't know what E-Ricket means. And all of a sudden, I'm being called that like cotton candy. We got an E-Rick, I'm like, I'm not knowing they talking about me.
Yeah.
And it was ripped in there. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna educate y'all now. It was ripped in there with me. He didn't say nothing. So after we slid up and we all went in a little room, and I'll get up and get on the phone, about 10 Damoos surround me. What's up, E-Ricket? What's up? I'm like, man, I don't know what's an E-Ricket is. My name is Joe Rocchead from Compton Crip, And I had their phone in my hand ready to smash all of them. And as they push it, the guard opened the door and said, everybody, for the blood module, come out. Most of them left. All of them but one. The Inglewood cat. I love that motherfucker right now today. And they all left. Then all of a sudden, this Inglewood cat in there by himself, ice bomb. He gets on the phone. All of a sudden, there's about 40 or 50 reps in that motherfucker. They all stood up, sweating him. I'm like, hold it. I'm being called an E-Rick, and all them dudes that came from the street know what that means. So when all the Damus leave one state, they all of a sudden, they represent it. I said, where you from, homie? Well, I'm from Watson. I'm from here. I'm from here. I said, is that right? I said, why don't y'all bang on that door and tell the guards I need to go to the Crip march? They like, who's you? I said, Joe motherfucking Rocchead. He called me Keishwa, motherfucker. Every nigga in there banged on that door and went for 800. And I made sure each one of their homeboys knew what they did and what I was gonna do by myself. And they was in there and allowed me to be disrespected when they knew what that shit meant.
Yeah.
And that's how tricky that shit is when we claim we something and we not really about it. And that's why people got mad at me when I say when the homies start coming to the pen, they didn't have that gun. They didn't understand guerrilla warfare. They didn't understand hand-to-hand combat. They didn't understand how to mentally and physically prepare yourself to get down. They were lost.
Right.
That was a prime example because I was taken back. It was that many groups in there, and not one said, "Hey, man," stood up to them dudes, anything. And you could call it the way you want to call it. But again, it goes back to how we were taught, how we were prepared. Cats was going in and out of the county jail, and they never schooled. Like now, they try to school you and say, "Hey, big homie, you go to jail, you know, you can't go on the Mexican side. You got to walk all the way around." Nigga, I'm not that nigga. I hope like hell I don't ever go back to the county jail. But if I go to county jail, I'm gonna go the way I choose to go. That's just me.
Right.
Hey, Rockhead, it's funny you bring that up. As many times as I've been in the county jail and 2 trips to the pen, I've only met 2 dudes like you. One of them was my brother. The other one was Black Dog from 111. The closest thing I've seen to them 2 will be China Dog from Blutis Park, Pyru, and this dude from Fire News Broadway. Them the only 4 people I ever ran across that even had the heart to say what you just said in their face. Black Dog was a damn fool. I don't know if you ever did time with Black Dog. It'd be pretty hard to be worse than Black Dog, man. I seen Black Dog. I don't even want to go into it. I seen Black Dog do some shit that only races can do to themselves to other races. Black Dog was a cold dude, man. He was a good dude. And my brother, I'm surprised because I really don't got my brother being the way I seen him in jail. He pushed a hard line, and I liked that. I respected that. It was good to know that you could see your brother pushing a line like that.
Yeah.
He pushed a hard line on the 9,000 floor, man. He wasn't having none of that shit. In fact, he flipped it, homie. He flipped it, and he was the one setting the rules down. And I really liked that shit. And we were shorted on numbers. It was only like probably 6 Crips in total. And 9,400 hold a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was real impressive. I like that. But yeah, us as people, we don't have that in us to go up against
we don't
issues like that, man.
We don't. I mean, what you said yesterday? I think we had a conversation yesterday about if it's 3 of us and 20 of them, we're gonna go the other way. And you know what I mean? But if it's 20 of us and 3 of them and 8 of them, we're gonna try to smash them. Yeah. Man, I ain't never got on like that. Come on, man. That's one of the things I say today. That if you're a banger, there's consequences. If you out there gang banging, y'all listen, if you out there gang banging, there's consequences. No ifs and buts about it. There are consequences. So don't come back crying about the homie lost his life and he just took someone else's life. I mean, it hurts me. So when I take it, see, the thing about me is I take full responsibility everything I ever done. I don't point no fingers. I don't blame nobody. You know what I mean? I had a choice to go back to my mama's house and I chose not to. I don't fault her. I chose my lifestyle. And I take responsibility for my shit. When I was out there fucking up before I hooked up with Jim Brown, I was doing some stupid, ignorant shit. And that shit saved me. Because it made me deal with me, made me deal with my taboos, made me dig deep down inside of me and figure myself out. And once I figured myself out, it allowed me to truly understand my mission today. If I could save one life, one young homie, and he could talk to someone else and save someone else, I'm happy. Because they don't understand. Prison ain't like it was when I was in prison in 78, 79. Prison ain't like it was when I was in prison doing all the damn 80s. It ain't the same. It ain't worth it. And like you said, we put a black bulletin board up. Oh, it's me. And as soon as he pull you over, how many of them same guys saying me is telling? I've heard of cats get pulled over. They tell them I don't even know where the gun at. Getting on the phone, calling 8 or 9 people. While you're in the back of the police car. Man, all I need is a gun. Let's give me a gun. They let me go. I mean, that's how naive we get. But we want to be bad. We want to be tough. No, how about trying to live? How about trying to appreciate what you have? How about trying to build and strengthen yourself so if you got a kid, your kid can understand, damn, I heard of my daddy used to be like that, but I see how my daddy is. Like I tell homies, man, it hurts me when I have homeboys tell me they going to visit their sons. Man, my son just got his BA degree this past Saturday. He got his BA degree. Nigga ain't got body one fight in his life. I didn't want that little nigga nothing like me. But his mama did not allow him to. His mama didn't put him in clothes like we dress or like we supposedly dress. You know what I mean? I didn't take his shirt off and kept pounding on his clean chest with him, thinking that's going to toughen him up. I didn't put pressure on him. My son got 4 of the most notorious names out of Atlantic Drive as his uncles. Then he got me. Jody Whitney is one of his uncles. Then he got me. And that little nigga survived both sides of his family and got a BA. Oh, it could be done. This is how bad you wanted to make it work. Either I want my son to be little Joe Rocchead, either I want him to be Rock Johnson, the man. I chose for my son to be Rock Johnson, the man. And we need to quit putting shit on the walls and putting the blame on our hood for your stupidity and your ignorance. Half the time, your hood don't even know they in a beef because of the shit dudes do when they high, when they smoking and popping pills and drinking syrup and shit. Half the time, they don't even know what the fuck they going through or what they doing or not doing. Then all of a sudden, they got an issue, and then they don't come back. Homie.
Tell him it's pointing at your ear, cuz. Let him know you can't hear.
Yeah, they don't. Can you hear me?
I hear you good. I
can't
don't
hear
know
back
if
here.
Loco now having a problem.
You know what I mean? They can't. They don't come back and tell you, "Hey, homie, I fucked up." Then you tell your homie you fucked up. Then it's a choice. Let's try to fix it. They don't want to fix it. We can do what we got to do. But 9.5 times out of 10, they're not telling you they fucked up. They're not telling you shit. They going home, going to sleep.
Yeah, my kid's mother raised my son cool too. That was a good thing. And
I mean, it gotta be, Kev.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's about our kids. It's our.
Right.
I'm gonna give y'all one, man. I got a nephew from 6-0. And we had our family reunion. Little nigga told me I checked his ass about something he did, nigga, on 6-0, nigga. You know what I do? I grab that little nigga by his motherfucking collar. On what? That's how much disrespect they became. I said, nigga, I know your whole motherfucking hood. They would enjoy me beating your little ass. You know
Kev
what I
Mac
mean? Man,
Rockhead.
what's up, man?
What's happening, man?
You laying down, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Rockhead, I went ahead. I cut my head.
Okay.
I cut my hair, man. This heat was getting hot, so I cut it down.
Okay, I see it now.
Hey, they want to
Yeah,
know.
man.
They want to know if One Punch is froze because we ain't heard him say nothing since Rockhead came on.
Oh, what happened?
No,
Oh, he was on there? Oh, there he go.
Yeah, One Punch just went on.
He just left, bro. They signals tripping.
Yes, they got bad
Oh,
signal over
okay.
They say it look like you having a porn session, Goldie.
Oh, no, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. Boy, you about to get me in trouble, Kev Mac.
Hey, I'm not the one saying it.
Right. I got you.
I know you in love. I know you wouldn't be doing nothing like that.
You know your queen. You know your queen trusts you, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm done. I'm done. I
Kevin Lee, I'm live on Kev Mac.
I just retired.
They say,
hey, Rockhead, you been down in Long Beach area lately?
No.
All right. Well, you know, you can still get your gumbo fries. You just can't eat there, but you can get them to go.
Hey,
I like the gumbo. I like the gumbo nachos.
Hey, Goldie.
Oh, yes, sir.
It's all right if you want to come here and advertise my tribe fries. We're not advertising nobody's food that we don't personally.
Oh, yeah, unless Kev Mac video came out with the hell of a hot dog, right?
Or tacos.
Like the Dodger dog have the Kev Mac dog. One Punch, what up, man?
I'm good. What's up with you, homie?
Ain't nothing, homie. I'm just chilling out, man.
Right on. Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
It's funny that that Rockhead, you know what I'm saying, he brought that up, right? You know, I had an incident, man, you know what I'm saying, probably about a month and a half ago with my oldest son, right? He from PDL, right? 35 years old. You hear me? The whole time that I was in the pen, I'm riding him and constantly trying to, you know what I'm saying, give it to him. I got 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. My youngest son from Raymond, he's 33. He's 33 years old, right? He's from Pasadena, Raymond. But to make a long story short, right? My oldest son, just about a month and a half ago, I had to put my hands on him. You see what I'm saying? The whole time, I've been home almost 5 years now. The whole 5 years that I've been out, I've been talking to him and talking to him and talking to him. He gets into it with his mama. He calls them B's and H's. You know what I'm saying? She calls me, man, you need to talk to your son. He tripping. Woo. So a majority of my conversations with him is, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't raised up to be around disrespecting my elders or you know what I'm saying? My mama and my pops.
You'll get up off the floor.
Yeah.
Hey, one part, you talking about Bub? You talking about Bub?
Not Bubba. Bubba ain't gonna never do that. You see what I'm saying?
Bub straight. I'm
talking about Michael.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he called himself Red Eyes from PDL, right? But you know what I'm saying? To make a long story short, right? I brought him from California and brought him down here to Texas. He's, you know, and as a parent and as a father, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't never want him to see him, you know what I'm trying to walk, you know what I'm in the same path that I done walked in. You see what I'm saying? But when you, after doing 23 and a half years and coming home, he a grown man. He 35 years old. You see what I'm saying? So it had got to the point to where my end result, I just had to go and put them hands on him. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, before I sit up and let you disrespect my mama, it's gonna be some issues and consequences behind it.
But you know what? Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Like I had told him, like I told him, man, I said, man, you know, I found myself in a lot of it boils down with me because the choices and decisions that I made. Go back to what you were saying, right? A lot sometimes it's consequences to go with everything that we all do. You see what I'm saying? And for me to accept, you know, see me, my wrong as a man, it's my duty as a parent, you know, see me, to try to come back and correct my household first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I tried to sit him down and constantly trying to deal with him, even at times where I be want to wash my hands and walk away from him. That's still my seed, and I can't do that. You feel me? From, you know, he's on. You know, for most people, you know, scam me. They say, well, okay, you know, what I'm saying, you a Crip and he a Blood. That don't mean nothing, homie. You know, what I'm saying, when it comes to your blood, to your family. You see what I'm saying? You know, you can't tell me that, you know what I'm saying, that one will pick up a gun, you know what I'm saying, and do something, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, we all got family, you know what I'm saying, that might be from the opposite side, the fence. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's all a part of, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, being able, you know what I'm saying, to grow up and being able, you know what I'm saying, to try to, you know what I'm saying, weirdos, you know what I'm saying, irregardless, give it to them, you know what I'm saying, and show them a different path, man.
But you got to, One Punch. And sometimes, if you really care about your son, your child, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And if that don't work, then sometimes you gotta let them learn the hard way.
That's what I did.
You know what I mean?
I had to tell him he had to get out.
You know what I mean? It's like my son, maybe he was 17, 17. I told him to do something. He kind of like threw his little skinny chest at me, and I hit him one time, hit the wall.
That was it.
That was it. Look, he put his back. Hey, he loaded his backpack.
Rockhead, you can't be hitting on no kids, man.
Look,
your hands are registered as dangerous weapons, man.
Hey, he loaded up his backpack. I said, "Where you going?" To my mom. I said, "No, you're not. You ain't sucking her kitty tonight." I said, "You my son." You know what I mean? But even on that tip, I have a cousin, Phil Johnson from Elm Street, Big Phil Johnson, Elm Street, original, one of their big boys. And we never knew we was cousins, never. And his family and my family ended up going to a funeral in Texas to my grandmother's sister or something, and we came through my grandmother's sister. And when I found out about it, one day I was in North Long Beach, Carmelitos, and I went to the liquor store. And I'm seeing four or five homeboys ready to hit them, you know, get on them.
Little trays.
Still ready to knock them all out. I just went up under my seat, got my tray 5-7, went to the store, got me stuff to eat, went back out. You know who that? I said, yes, my blood cousin. Fuck you mean? That's my blood cousin. You know, and people may not like that, but if you want to fight him head up, he'll fight you head up. I'm not ready for y'all jump on my blood cousin.
Right.
Now, I said, y'all want to fight him head up? Let's go in the back. Oh no, we ain't fighting him head up. Oh, but y'all want to jump on him.
Yeah.
That's why I gave him my gun. You're not gonna jump on my cousin. You can fight him head up. He said he'll fight each one of y'all. Shit simple. Again.
Right.
So I always stood up what's right. I may have fucked up ways of standing up for what's right and the way I express myself. And you know, I get kind of hard-headed, like Clarence Hoover said last night. But if I feel it's right, man, it's hard. It's hard for me to get that right up. And people call it crazy, hard head, or whatever. I don't listen, whatever. But that's my strength. Right is right, wrong is wrong, man.
Right.
You stand on those principles.
On anything in life. But my son, man, I'm telling you something. Like, he pissed me off 2 weeks ago. Like, nigga been home since the college kicked everybody out. He in Fresno with his girlfriend. I said, nigga, you went to school with her for 2 years. Y'all in the same school. Y'all Joe dying together. Nigga, you ain't gonna come and check out your pop? Dad, I'm with my girl. I said, okay. You know, but they what they are. You know what I'm saying? They got their weakness, they got their strength. You know, but I'm glad he got his BA. I'm glad he got his high school diploma. I'm glad he got his middle school diploma. He got everything I ain't never had or seen.
When it comes to family, they call that tough love, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tough love. Sometimes it's necessary.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's necessary. So what's the topic today, Kev Mac? Whatever.
What's going on? What's going on, Goldie?
What's happening, man? Chilling. Yes, sir.
That little bitty Loco hiding who went to sleep on us last night.
Oh, my bad.
Loco.
I had my mic off. The topic was really One Punch was hollering about the youth not following in the footsteps of us, and how we tricked ourselves into giving intel to local police and the FBI, and how they keep tabs on us. And me and Rockhead expounded on what One Punch was talking about from our perspective.
Right. But today, yeah.
I was basically telling Rockhead and Kev Mac how the Altadena Sheriff Department used to operate back in the day. How we would they'd take us to jail and give us, you know, send me the flag and let us put the little number in front of us. You know, send me how we was basically, you know, send me kind of like confirming ourselves. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, later on, I would never thought that all that right there, all that today was putting together, you know, scare me how it would affect me
later on.
Years later, you know, scare me when I was going through my transition to fight my case. You see what I'm saying? You know, and how society blew it up, you know, scare me as a gang related, you know, scare me murder case. You see what I'm saying? That within itself is a lot of, you know, because a lot of people when they go into court and they going through the trial situations, they not really looking at they're not looking at their true character. You know what I'm saying? How, you know what I'm saying, the things they do is going to, you know what I'm saying, affect them when they're in that courtroom. You know,
right.
It was a reality check for me, you see what I'm saying?
Well, you know, just like the professor said before, man, back in those days, and even today, man, when you go in there and you go into court and you already got that jacket as a gangbanger, man, and you black, man, the odds are against you, man. The odds are against you. No matter if you was in there for stealing a slice of pizza, the odds are against you.
No, I think Goldie. I think One Punch is saying what you're saying is true. I think what we expressing is we kind of set ourselves up by putting tattoos on our body when they create the Crip modules, when they create the profile. We kind of set ourselves up for that, and not really knowing. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've seen when cops pull people up, like, where y'all from? Nigga throwing all kind of shit up. You get what I'm saying? And not knowing they're gonna use them pictures on your case. When you do get a case. It was like OSS. I said earlier. Oh, you get down, you go in there, sit down, they talk to you, ask you some silly ass questions, take your picture, put it on the wall. Okay. Then they watch it. You get what I'm saying? They creating profiles on us. I don't think they really understood to what extreme, but they did a good enough job to get all us labeled.
Another prime example, Rockhead. You got homies, You know what I'm saying? I had to get on one of the little homies maybe about 4 months ago down here in Texas, right? He posted something live on Facebook. You hear me? And the first thing I had to do, I had to tell him, man, you know what I'm saying? Look out, little homie. Don't do that shit no more. You see what I'm saying? Because you tripping. Soon as you get yourself jammed up in a situation, they're gonna use that same shit right there on Facebook that you posted on Facebook against you.
You know how many homeboys go to jail because of their Facebook posts and they use it against them every motherfucking month, every week, every day. These dudes, these young dudes, and even some of the older dudes are so foolish and so ignorant. You know what I mean? They get on planes and that motherfuckers know where they're going, know where they at. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, we were ignorant from a different perspective. I know. Right. Speaking in first person, I was ignorant from a different perspective. But the shit that goes on today is pure stupidity.
It's stupidity, man. Hey, man, they be on the internet showing guns, work, licks they just did. Like, dude, what the hell? That's crazy. See, in our era, we didn't have this internet. And I don't even think if we did, well, I don't know. I just think the way we was taught, we wouldn't have did no ignorant stuff like that. But if it was around back then, it would have been some niggas on it.
You know, but
that's
just,
for sure.
Like I said, my thing is, man, today we got to be more mindful. And even for you to reach out to old boy and tell old boy, hey, man, don't do that. Take that down. I mean, if we don't communicate with these Johnsons, they lost. And the thing about that is what Jim Brown always said, man. You can only help those who want to help themselves. You can only help those who want to help themselves.
Most definitely.
And that's all you can do.
Right, right.
They gonna learn the hard way.
Right, right. And one of your people tapped in and said, you know, is it safe to say that by being in jail it saved lives? It could have. By being in jail, yeah, I probably it could have saved my life during that time. It wasn't getting shot at.
I'm not speaking.
It's your shit.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Hey, Rockhead, you heard about Red Eye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the homie Red Eye, man. I know, and I understand at the funeral, like they probably not gonna really do a gathering. But my homie Big Man had just spoke with T-Wee, and T-Wee said when they clear it and open up, we'll put together a little function, a little memorial amongst, you know, his comrades to do a little memorial for him.
Man, watch how you say comrade, man. Say homeboys.
Homeboys. There you go. See, man, you and Killer, man, y'all got that penitentiary thinking, man.
Say Golden.
You know what I meant, yeah.
You know when Red Eye, you know, when he first came out there to the hood. You know, he when I first met him, you know, he was out there painting houses, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. As you know, that's what his job was. He was going around painting people's houses. Yeah. He painted my house, and that's how I ended up, you know, seeing first time meeting him when he first came to the set.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think his was it his mom or his grandmother that stayed out there? His mom or grandmother, one of them.
His grandmother, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but man, Red Eye was a smooth cat, boy. He was a smooth cat. He had gift the gab and game.
Hey, let me address two things real quick, you guys. Somebody want to know how gentrification affecting Altadena, but before One Punch or Goldie answers that, gentrification means to increase the value of a neighborhood. Anybody can gentrify a neighborhood. Black people can gentrify a neighborhood. Mexicans and Asians can gentrify a community. The word that we're not using is colonization. That's
colonizing. Huh?
Yeah, that's real talk. That's when they pushing us out so they can be by themselves. You know what I mean? That's what Columbus did to the Native Americans.
Exactly. Yeah, let me speak on that.
Hold on, brother, real quick. One word. You're a smart former Crip, huh?
You read them books.
Hey, you know what, Rockhead? I may not be on the front line. I may not be out there disrespecting dudes that was taught our rivals, but I'm a Crip for life, nigga.
My bad.
Right.
Crip or die, nigga.
We're labeled.
From the cradle to the grave.
Right. That part. Hey, but anyway, to answer that question, back in the day, Altadena was white. The white people, just like everybody else, moved away, and it was predominantly a black community for many years. You had white people up there, but understand in Altadena, on the far east side of Altadena, man, it's nothing but rich people, man. Then going back towards the west is when it get more hood, and that's where you find the homies. I would say that today, if you go up here, man, it might be 10% black now, and it's predominantly white and Latinos now.
And Asians.
Asians. So, but they've been I say a gentrification as well as colonization. I would say it hit us early in like the 90s. Because once they started building those Lavinia projects, those big houses, that's when it started. When they started building big houses up on the hills, man, they started moving people up out of there, man. That been going on since the 90s.
Kev, that's where Shaq bought his mama house up there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, At the top of
Lincoln.
At the top.
Yeah,
of,
Lincoln. Go straight up Lincoln.
Yeah.
There's a couple celebrities that got homes up there.
Yeah, Goldie gave me a list of names, but he left Shaq's mom out.
Yeah, it used to be all that up there. It used to be an old hospital. It used to be an old hospital back up there, but they tore it down, and that's what they built. They built all them houses up there.
Yeah. Yep.
Man.
Sure.
But you know what, Kev Mac? People don't understand what colonized really mean, man. I'm just tickled by it because I was part of one of my studies behind that wall. You know, and I'm like, and everybody telling me they pushing everybody. I said, man, y'all using the wrong word, man. You know, and you know, and it's weird. Like every hood in the before its time was white.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of our family. I know my family came from Texas, and
let me say this real quick right here. Before the migration, you know, me of the whites going there, you had Native Americans there first.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that. I do know that. But we talking about
modern time.
From 1920 until now.
Right.
Ooh, yeah.
So the history, I understand what they did. I understand what Columbus and all of them did. See, I try to, when I speak, sometimes I try to speak how it relates to me directly. It's like my great auntie name was Aunt Becky, and that was my grandfather's sister. And she used to take her blouse off and show me whips on her back. You know, she died in 80-something, and I think she was about 80, 90 years old then.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And the things she showed me and taught me about them, you know, and every time I used to do stupid stuff, she would remind me of putting her blouse down. She was so crazy that she used to tell me to go to the cellar and get her onions and stuff. I said, I ain't going to cellar, dark as hell in there, boy. You want that coffee cake? I went there and got that shit, and that coffee cake was a monster back then. You know, but
the coffee cake.
Oh yeah. Hey, Kev already getting the hang. I'm a sweet man. I love sweets.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody today about I need an old school banana pudding made. Real banana pudding. I don't want that bullshit.
The wafers with the vanilla wafers, Rockhead.
Real. I don't want that cream shit. I want real banana pudding. But one punch, though. That's why he laughed. Everybody got all these, these damn shortcuts and shit how to make shit.
That's the millennials.
Inspired by Rockhead's pie the other night. I got me a nice creamy cheesecake after that.
You ain't got what I got. You ain't got what I had.
Man, I'm not in Inglewood. I'm not in Inglewood.
Well, they know how to ship it to you. That's your boy. That's your schoolmate.
Yep. My childhood friend, man. Now, the first nigga I ever knew to get kicked out of school, we was only in 2nd grade.
He beat me then. I got kicked out of school in 3rd grade.
And he ain't even a bad
really
dude.
Be messing up to get kicked out to 2nd grade.
And he ain't even a bad dude. He never
Gotta really be messing up.
Never been to jail. None of that. He just started and corrected. Yeah.
Well, look, Kev Mac, let me give a shout out. Let me give a plug to you, Kev Mac Videos, keeping it all the way live, and a plug for My Tribe Rise, man. I'll let y'all know what we got going on out here. Then I'm gonna tap out and let y'all continue. My Tribe Rise, man. We feeding people, man. We got hot plates. We feeding people in Compton, Altadena, Pasadena, and Long Beach. And Thursdays and Saturdays is the days we go out to the neighborhoods or a homeless area and pass out hot meals, man. So that's something that we're doing, you know, in regards to My Tribe Rise.
I'll be seeing y'all.
Currently
I'll be
doing.
seeing y'all out there, man. Y'all be doing y'all thing.
Yeah, we out here doing it, man. We trying to stay true, you know, help the people right now. And we give away, when we give away the food, we giving away kits that has gloves, like 2 masks and 2 pair of gloves, and just information in regards to stay clear of this coronavirus and the things you should do to, you know, help you get through this time. So that's some things that we doing, and I wanted to plug that, put that plug out there, let them know, man, we are out here feeding communities, man.
Oh, that's good, Goldie. I commend you on that, brother.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. And Thursdays and Saturdays is our day that we go out and feed people.
Kev Mac, that ain't Goldie. That's his other half.
Right.
That's Heavenly. She out there doing all the hard work.
Oh, man, go now. She's making a lot of phone calls. But yeah, she out there with me. You know, we're a power team, man. You know how we do it. It's like Wonder Twins activate.
That's right.
Yeah, but we doing it, man. We out here doing some good things for the community, man. At the same time, trying to keep the tribes tight, you know, trying to keep that going too, man. So we're a work in progress, but I'm telling you, Kev Mac, from the time I started this, and like I said, your platform really gave me inspiration to start My Tribe Rise, man. We have came a long way and got a lot done.
No, you have
got a lot done.
You got a lot done in a short time, man. I mean,
yeah, in a short time, man. And you know, right now, like I want to say, you know, we all now have a common enemy, not just Bloods and Crips, but uncles, cousins, daughters, sons, nieces, nephews, uncles. And we'll realize that some of our petty differences really don't mean that much, man, when we all facing a common enemy that can't even be seen. But you know what, people, we gonna get through this. And I'll be honest, man, I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know, some of the simple stuff they say kills the virus, being out in the sun, using hot water, real simple things, man. You know, spray your area down with Lysol. You know, so I ain't gonna lie, man. I think I had it and shook it like 2 weeks before they ever announced it, because I got real sick, man. I had a flu that I never felt that way before, man. But I got through it. So I'm thinking, damn, maybe I had it and now I shook it and I'm immune to it. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Right.
I feel great now, though. I feel great.
A lot of people feel like that, Goldie. We all.
Yeah.
I haven't been sick, but I've been trying to get sick a few times since December.
Don't try, Kev Mac. Try not to.
Well, I mean, you know, I be waking up feeling like I'm catching a cold, but I'll just drink some hot lemon tea.
There you go, bro. There you go.
Hey, you see, that's why I do that shit every night, Kev Mac.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah. That hot lemon tea with honey, man. If you got a little cognac to add with it, that won't hurt. That's
Right.
that original grandma hot.
I don't drink, okay?
Yeah, but you said you started sipping wine, though.
Listen, that ain't drinking, though.
No, it's having a taste. That's you just having a little taste.
Little taste.
Just a little taste.
Hey, Goldie, they said they ain't seen a leather couch in a minute. I mean, a leopard couch in a minute.
Oh, well, you know, play, man, that's how we do it, man. The leopard home, the leopard.
Oh,
The leopard home, the leopard. Yeah, man. Well, you been over here, man. You know, we got the leopard on deck.
I thought you retired, Goldie.
I did retire, man. You know, Heavenly kicked my ass. But you know, nigga, but you know, hey, but if they call, I might send them. If they call, I might send them. It's hard to turn down money, man.
He straight came in here and plugged up the pimping too.
Hey, Kev Mac, boy, if I was single, boy, I have your channel be hot right now.
You on your entrepreneurship today, bro.
It's all good. Well, look, brothers, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. Much love to y'all. Much love, One Punch Man. Tell your story. I'm just gonna view it. And yeah, Rockhead. When everything blow over, brother, I still want to take one of your classes.
No, hey, actually, you know what's so crazy? The young cat Chris from PDF.
Dark skin, Chris. Dark skin.
Brown skin. Yeah, he reached out to me and said, "Why don't I teach the class through Zoom like all the teachers doing? Get everybody on Zoom together and teach the class."
Yeah, that's what they doing now since we can't congregate.
Yeah, so he kind of suggested that. So I called Monique, so I'm waiting her to call back.
Okay, because I'm really serious about taking your class, Rockhead, so I could be accountable for I. So I could be accountable for I, Rockhead.
No, I got
all right, Key Swap.
I got a few y'all I'm gonna take to the class. I appreciate you.
Okay, Key Swap. That's Key Swap. Hey man, I need to have Killer calling. Key Swap.
Hey, go.
Yeah.
Don't forget my t-shirts.
I got you, man. And y'all go on to support My Tribe Rise. Get you a t-shirt. You'll love them. It'll help support the cause in this peace movement and this feeding other people that we doing out here. Yeah, hey, One Punch Man, I know, man. Go ahead and spend about $500 with your boy, man. Get some of the t-shirts.
Damn,
and Kev Mac, I owe you about 100,000, and I know I got. Hey, I'm gonna get some t-shirts too.
Hey, you know, man, we kick it and have fun.
Yeah, you got good quality. I like your shirts.
Get $500 worth. I mean, you got like that. You know what's happening.
I know you got it like that, Rockhead.
Oh shit!
He got you up, right?
Yeah, you got it like that, Rock.
I wish I
That's
did.
Keith Swap. Yeah, man. I keep saying I will. Hey man, y'all want to see some girls? Y'all want to see some girls? Nah, let me.
Yeah, where they at?
Hey man, what up with Too Pretty Kenny?
Man, I don't have no idea, man.
That's Kev Mac, man.
Oh man. All right. Well, he good though, right? He good.
The way he helped old Raymond Washington under the bus, I had to back up from dude for a while. He on top.
Oh man.
He did what?
Now he can't do that.
Nah, man, that was so wrong and out of line. Man.
Well, he just said he seen Raymond Washington took his nephew's coat and he didn't do nothing. So what he talking about?
Exactly.
So what he talking about?
You don't even understand how he was making himself look bad. But it's all good.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude, though. He's a funny dude.
Oh man, funny man. I love that dude, man. I love that dude. All right, hey Kev Mac. So this is how you tap in. So if I ever wanted to tap in again, one time me and Heavily gonna tap in and blow the spot up and see what happens.
All right, for sure. Bro.
How do I tap back in? Do you gotta always send me a link?
Yeah. All you gotta do is text me, and I'll send a link.
All right, brothers. Y'all take care. My tribe rise. All power to the people.
All right,
Why
peace.
you promoting my tribe rise? You said it like 30 times.
He's supposed
Yeah,
to.
but I gotta get it up. Hey, Rockhead, you supposed to be on my side. Keep swap.
I know we say I can't use foundation every word.
Yeah, you can.
Man, I give a hey man. Yeah, I got it. You know what? Yeah. And hey, Rockhead, if you run across Eric Ross, get his number, tell him to get at me if you run across Tarek Ross.
No, after I give you his number, I'll hang up. I got it.
All right, yeah. Mary I Can and I Can Foundation, Mr. Rockhead, Mr. Keith Swap.
All right, my tribe.
All right, man. Let me log out of here, man.
All right. I got you.
One more thing before you rise up, Goldie. He gone up.
Yeah.
I done already booted him out.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody asked why I don't wear hats.
Yeah. Why you don't wear hats, Rockhead?
And I have my people.
But all other, niggas and shit from down moves and different shit.
Hey, Loco. Are you
What's up,
talking on the side again?
Loco think he on mute, but we hear everything he's saying.
What's happening, big homie?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to say something. I'm just saying.
No, I got that cowboy hat on, man. I thought you had seen it, huh?
Hey, no, I don't wear
I
hats.
appreciate it, Stan.
I don't wear hats because I headbutt people. I used to headbutt. Remember the metal plates they got in the county jail?
Yeah.
Like in front of the gates, like every other cell.
Yeah.
I used to demo on that and put a dent in it. But I headbutt people. I ain't never wear a hat. I don't care for hats. I like my head to be free.
Now, I gotta represent them Cowboys every chance I get, right, kid? I don't know nothing about all that, man.
No, I was answering a question if you was paying attention to it. Someone asked
I seen it earlier.
why he don't wear a hat.
Right.
Everybody was questioning your little cowgirl hat. Since you want to go there, you forgot. I ain't never had a chance to be kids. I like to have fun, goddammit.
Man.
You takes the shit out of everybody around me and my family, tell me to grow up and shit, but fuck that. You only live one.
Hey, One Punch, what's your football team?
I'm a Raiders fan. I like the Raiders and the Rams.
You said the Raiderettes?
Huh?
Raiderettes?
The Raiders and the Rams.
Right.
The Raiderettes and the Rams?
Right. Go on, Rockhead.
Look, One Punch.
Yeah.
Heads up. I can't stand the Cowgirls, the Raiderettes, the 09ers.
Yeah, I see.
You can't see it on my chest. Loco, look what's on my chest today. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they need to make you an honorary member, man.
Everybody keeps saying that. One day they might have to do that and pay me, So I wear enough of that shit. But look, I only got 2 shirts. Unless I get dressed up, if I don't wear a Steelers shirt, I wear my ICANN shirt. I can't wear nobody else's shit. I promote my shit like my boy do, but I got a shirt for every day of the month for 3 months straight with Steelers and ICANN.
Right.
What's up, Kev Mac? What you looking at me? Daydreaming about Kev Mac. What's happening?
Hey, man, I didn't like that comment about you won't wear nothing else, man. I'm going to make you wear Kev Mac videos or you can't get another interview.
I don't know why. I don't know why I said that. I set myself up for that right there. Kev Mac. I will most definitely wear a Kev Mac t-shirt.
All right.
I didn't say every day.
Kev, you ain't got you no heat.
Who's
No
that?
what? No what?
How y'all doing? Y'all all right?
I can't hear you, Loco.
I said no Hennessy.
Not today. I sure thought about it though.
Kev Mac, who that just came on with the bald head?
This is Gerald Jr. Kev Mac Video. You know this is the show.
Say Rockhead.
What's up, big dog?
Same old shit, y'all all right?
We good, we good. I see you got your little liquor.
Y'all think I work, man. Had a long one, you hear me?
What's going on, Gerald?
I want to touch on something, cause like y'all gotta understand, I'm like 30, I'm 34. Y'all about 20 years older than me, you hear me?
Boy, he made us feel bad real quick, huh?
Hey, Fitzgerald.
Now, age is a blessing, homie.
Fitzgerald, women say I look 41, okay?
I ain't mad at you, Rockhead. You hear me? I pray to God I live to be 50, you hear me? My daddy died at 52. You feel me?
Where you from?
I'm from Alabama, Birmingham.
Okay, I figured should have known.
Yeah.
Cause that hear me is hard.
Yeah. Check this out though. Y'all was speaking on young generation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was born in 85. So my generation is like the product of the bullshit. Meaning we the product of Ronald Reagan, we the product of crack, we the product of all this shit. A lot of these youngsters that y'all see running around here that's popping mollies, that's taking pills, that's taking syrup, these crack babies, they just grown up.
Yeah.
You hear me?
I agree.
Some that bothered me as a youngster, my dad had smoked crack. My dad smoked crack for 20 years, right? And when I found out my dad was on drugs, that shit broke my heart because my dad was my motherfucking hero. This the strongest motherfucker I ever seen. But as I got older, them same cis-ass niggas I was out here in the street for, going to jail for, running up and behind them niggas, when I got old enough to become a man and think like a man and act like a man, I had to understand that man, despite his drug addiction, that was the realest nigga and realest man I ever knew. He didn't just teach me how to be no real nigga. He taught me life skills. That was the difference between me and the rest of my partners. They ain't have no daddy that can teach them life skills. They was good game bangers, they was good shooters, but when it came to being fathers, they was piss poor fathers. They ain't have no male role examples. So with a lot of youngsters that we dealing with, I'm gonna tell you something. This shit tripped me out. My family, we close. We real tight. Family mean everything to me. We got little youngsters in our families like 20, 19, 22, 23. And they come around me. And the first thing I say, little nigga, what you doing with them little ass pants up your ass? Where you learn that from? Because you ain't learning that from me. Right? See, the shit that's going on in society, 9 times out of 10, it got way more pull on our kids than we got on our kids. I got a 5-year-old daughter. Man, I work 13 to 14 hours a day. Who the fuck teaching my daughter and raising my daughter while I ain't there? You hear me?
No, I got you.
Real nigga shit. For the young generation, man, we got to sit down with them and we got to just see what's on their mind. We got to step outside of judging them and really see what the fuck is wrong with them.
But you know, one of the things you said, that generation, most of their parents was on drugs, one way or another. And a lot has to do with that substance abuse that carries over in your genes. It's just people have different ways of how they deal with it. I know a couple of cats who both parents died of drugs, but you could never tell the way he acts, the way he moves. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't affect him. And I know cats who hate their parents because they was on drugs, because they didn't understand. A lot, the work I do, what I've learned over the years, out of sight, out of mind. If a kid can wake up from age 7 years of age and up, if he can wake up and feed himself, clothe himself, and walk in the typically when that kid get up, either the mom just got home from work, or just got home from the streets, or at work still, or not there at all. When a kid come home from school at 3:30, walking a couple of blocks or even a mile, either the mom just got back from work, got back from somewhere, or laying in the bed, or not there at all. Most of our youngsters today, I know and understand that they self-raise themselves. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm passionate about our youngsters. I'm passionate about making something happen and showing them a better way. I don't dictate. I communicate. And I listen. Just like I listen to you. Because if we don't listen to their cry, then we know different than what they fighting, because they fighting themselves. So I listen. We have a situation with one of my young homies the other day. He literally crying to me, telling me that I need to support him on this issue. And everything he said make all the sense in the world. So I made the necessary calls to make sure he get our support. But how many times a youngster come to his older homeboy or big homies or OGs or whatever and get that kind of collective support? It ain't often.
No, you ain't lying.
So I feel where you're coming from. And I respect where you're coming from, because if Jim Brown didn't give me the opportunity to learn about me and deal with my life skills and my responsibility of self, I know, like I said, I keep saying it, but y'all not hearing me. I know I'd be dead or in jail right now. I know this. If this shit didn't happen to me in 1992, if the American program didn't come in my life and teach me life skills. So to hear you say that your dad was a drug user and abuser to himself, but he still taught you life skills, that says everything. Everything. And that's what this shit is about. And people need to hear this, feel this, and see this shit. And that's where my passion comes. When I hear shit like this is when Rockhead come out. Because this is what I believe in. Until we willing to listen to our young homies, listen to these young brothers from these different hoods, we ain't gonna never get shit right. And that's how this shit is, man. I live for the youngsters. I push for the youngsters. Because I don't ever want to see a youngster to go through what I went through in my fucking life. I don't want him waking up in his fucking 50s and he got bullet wounds and shit, knife wounds. I don't want him to talk about, man, I never went through 7th grade. I never finished middle school. I never seen the inside of a high school until I became a grown man and an educator. Kids, young people don't understand. When you're in high school, you're learning from a diverse group of teachers, people you're not used to being in your house. You're learning and seeing a diverse group of kids, your peers, older and younger. You have that opportunity to take what you want. If you want to learn from all that around you, you take what you want, that's good. Then some of us take what we want, that's bad. But you give yourself a choice. Well, I never had that choice. I never stepped foot on a high school. I never walked that stage as an 8th grader. Here go your middle school diploma. I told my next door neighbor, "Sell, dude, nigga, you gonna take this GED test for me and give it to me. I'm gonna cut your motherfucking neck off." That's how I got my GED. So everything you expressing, I understand. And them are my fights. Them are my battles I want. This is what I live and strive for. So I appreciate you, my man. And I appreciate you sharing. Because enough of us need to share what our parents is really about. Enough of us need to share our own lives for people to learn and gravitate and grow from. Not to take it in glorification, but I was a bad nigga. Nah, I was an ignorant motherfucker. I did a lot of fucked up shit, but I helped a lot of motherfuckers being ignorant. And if I wasn't ignorant, I wouldn't be able to go against some of the guys I had to go against. Most people would fear and tuck and dive and hide and not come out their cells rather than go up against the people I went up against within this goddamn Crip car. So sometimes ignorance seems like it's bad, but for me, I've turned it into a good because I was motivated and driven to help them youngsters and give them youngsters a better opportunity. And like I tell people, I'm not the baddest nigga in the world. I was a motherfucker who didn't care if I lived or died, to be honest. People say, man, you got a date. You got a chance to get home. Nigga, I'm not home until I get home. That's how I live. So I truly appreciate you, Fitzgerald. Just like I appreciate One Punch. I appreciate Loco. I love the platform that Kev Mac give us. And pretty soon we'll have millions of motherfucking listeners and getting some of this shit, this medication they need. But they can quit short fucking us. But they can say, oh, that's the norm. It ain't the motherfucking norm.
Mm-hmm.
The norm is mine.
Yeah, I just don't want my little homies to crash out. I know goddamn time they feel like I'm preaching to them, but I just don't want them to crash out because
I got you, man.
I love my niggas, man. I love my neighborhood.
Let me tell you something how stupid people are, homie. I get a call from one of my coaches. He's the coach at 3 different Division I schools, Fresno State, Prairie View, a couple other Division I schools. Now he's at an NIA school in Florida. He called me. He said, big homie. I said, what, man? I got a problem. What's that? I got a homeboy. I got a player. He's one of my better players. But he said he got to go to California and check in. I said, where he from? He from Florida, but he played 40s. And the dude that put him on from Florida said he got to leave school and go to California to check in.
That's stupid.
That's an ignorant ass nigga.
Look, leave school. So I said, put him on the phone. What's happening, homie? I'm Joe Rocchead. What's happening, homie? You know, I saw you. My coach showed me your video. I said, what's happening? Who making you? Man, I can't talk. What you mean you can't talk to me? I can only talk to 40s. I said, huh? I said, hold on, I got you. I made 3 or 4 calls. After he talked to the 40s, from here, he started talking to me. He said, thank you, coach. Man, please, thank you, man. I truly appreciate you. But imagine I didn't have that relationship. Imagine I wasn't Joe Rocchead. That kid would have been lost. They didn't make his woman and his baby if he didn't go. And it wasn't LA. It was some stupid shit that these stupid motherfuckers who represent our motherfucking hoods and think they know what the fuck they doing, and they continuing to mislead our brothers, our young brothers and sisters. They continue to mislead with the hype. Hey, I'm representing LA. This is what y'all got to do or going to do. Man, after he talked to them 2 names, he said, I know them names. I know who they are. I heard a whole lot about them. I said, what they tell you? They say, ain't no one in hell they going to tell me to stop educating myself and leave college and come to California. And they said they deal with that dude personally. Again, dude, I saved so many people's lives in so many different ways. Because I changed my life, I tell you, I'm always going to be original comic. like Kev Mac just said, always. But I'm not banging. I'm not out there doing stupid and ignorant shit. Because as long as I can continue being me, I can affect the necessary change like I did for that young brother in that college. So I totally understand where he's coming from.
Say, hey, Rockhead.
Yeah.
And let me speak on something real quick. Fitzgerald, I'm gonna share a true testimony with you real quick about something, right? And this is what you have to hand down, you know what I'm saying, to the younger homies that's up under you, man. You know what I'm saying, as you being an influence to them, right? Back in 80 and 89, I had two home. I got one homeboy that was from Altadena, and another little homie named Lil E from Pasadena Raymond, right? My homeboy Small Time and my homie Lil E, these individuals was 14 and 15 years old, tried as adults for capital murder. You hear me?
Yeah.
Some of my homies coerced them to go, you know what I'm saying, get in the car and go go on the old lump mission, right? You hear me?
Yeah.
My testimony to everybody listening is what I'm saying right here. Them two individuals, 14 and 15 years old, man, and got life without parole. Ain't seen no daylight. I seen the streets, period, at 14 and 15 years old, going straight to the penitentiary. Their mindset wasn't even mature, you know what I'm saying, enough as a man. You feel what I'm saying? Another prime example I'm gonna give you right here, right? I got some little homies down here in Texas, right? From Trey 57 and from Altadena. All them, they weren't even 17 when they did this. They go rob a pawn shop. You know, end up, you know, in the process, a lady, you know, end up getting killed. They take all the guns and everything out the pawn shop. But guess what? They got life without. You know what I'm saying? Down here in Texas, they got maxed out. They don't see the parole board for 35 years flat before they even see a parole board. So what I'm telling you and what I'm saying in this sense right here, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of homies, you know what I'm saying, that look up to individuals, you know what I'm saying, for the wrong reasons, and those wrong reasons be the influence to have a lot of, you know what I'm saying, youngsters just out there doing stuff that really just can't be in the end, you know, can't be mess their whole life. See what I'm saying? Everybody has, you know, the right, you know, to have, you know, to make choices and make choices and righteous decisions, right? When I cut in the Loco.
Hello?
I think you froze.
Young white, like, look, I love. Now, we 1,500 miles away from the house. We down here in Texas.
After one punch, I think yours messing up.
This Wi-Fi sound bad.
Yeah, this is Wi-Fi. Loco ain't doing it anyway. You might want to let him use all the Wi-Fi. Cowboy Loco.
Loco froze too?
Yep.
No big homie to him and trying to guide him. Must be the right way. Got to do your time.
Loco smoked all them blunts, man. Wake your ass up.
Yeah. Man, I can't ride with Loco, man. Loco gonna go sleep.
I'm sitting here. We can't hear you, Loco.
Hey, you coach you Rockhead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I can't all star.
all goddamn cross the nation.
Huh?
Y'all be doing tournaments and all that cross the nation and shit.
Yeah. I'll be all over. I got about 160 kids to college. 70% of them at risk. Kids never thought they'd have a chance to play ball before, playing now.
Rockhead, you know Big Hub from PJ Watts?
Yeah.
You do? He in the comment section.
Yeah. PJ's is like another family. Period. Chico and Black is my family. PJ Watts. Big Snipe. White boy.
One Punch, you guys got your mic on mute, so we can't hear nothing you say.
Can't hear nothing. Hey, Kev, how long you gonna be on?
I don't know, till whenever they get off.
All right, I gotta make this run to the store with my daughter real quick and get this stuff.
All right, bro.
I gotta cook dinner though.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
Well, after you cook dinner, I'll be back on.
All
right, Rockhead.
Most definitely. All right, One Punch, Loco. Can't hear you, but all right.
All right, Rockhead. Yeah, we can't hear you because you guys' shit is on mute. One Punch. Any movies in work, Kev Mac? Yeah, but I can't put my stock into that. If they happen, to happen, but if not, so be it. We can't hear you, Loco. Y'all shit is on mute. Oh, it's on mute. Something's wrong with your mic. We can't hear you. And somebody want to know if you got shirts for sale.
You got to go to your audio at the bottom of the screen, no?
Yeah, he clicked it on and off, but we still can't hear him. Still can't hear. They say you too high right now, Loco.
Hey, they named that nigga Loco. They should have named that nigga Smoking.
That's a good one. Yeah, I tried to get Cuzzy to come on. I didn't get no response, man. Let me say something as artists, as independent artists. I think a lot of people not only lack work ethic, but they lack understanding that they need to push themselves. They need to promote themselves. Because just about nobody's going to promote you. You know what I mean? So you got to get out there and promote yourself. You got to make yourself seen and make your music heard. So that just came to my mind when I was thinking about some of my specific homeboys that I know. And I just don't see them pushing it like that. But, like I told everybody once before, I seen Vlad TV. Vlad put up a post saying that you got to work hard, man. You really got to put the work in. And if it's not working, you got to put 2, 3, 4 times the work in. You know what I mean? Nobody's just giving you nothing. And so that's how he ends up with damn near 4 million subscribers right now.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. I think I think sometimes personality can supersede his talent. Like some people got personalities that's in the way of their gift.
No, that's definitely part of it. You're right on point. I agree.
Yeah, nigga just gotta humble yourself, and because once you become humble and you become in tune with just people, dealing with people, life would be so much better for you. It'd be so much easier for you.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna add to that by saying this. I think when you learn about other people, life become easy for you.
Yeah, I agree too.
Because then, you know, we just gotta do what we do and let our passion speak for itself and hope the rest follow. But
you know what? For a long time, I used to have a chip on my shoulder because I feel like my talent was up to par with the best. I always thought outside myself, but at the same time, I feel like I ain't never get the recognition, or I feel like I ain't get the breaks I was supposed to get.
right.
But my mama told me something. My mama, old school Southern woman. I don't think she do is pray and smoke cigarettes, right? She told me, she said, nigga, just let the work speak for itself.
Yeah. What up, Loco? What up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I'm back.
All right. Yeah, what was you saying, Loco? I mean, one punch before it went bad.
Oh nah, I just wanted to tell the homie Fitzgerald, man, do everything possible, man, to try to get him the correct advice, that you can give your younger homies, man. And the discipline that they need. You feel what I'm saying? I got a little homeboy just the other day, man. Just 2 days ago, I'm down here working on a house, remodeling it for my father-in-law. So I went to scoop him up and had him come help me. The cold, funny part about it is he in his 40s, and he don't know a Phillips head screwdriver from a flathead screwdriver. He don't know how to. I had him using an electric drill, taking some screws out from the side panel. He couldn't even use the drill. You know what I'm saying? And it's like and it's crazy because I asked him, I said, homie, you don't know how to use, use the drill? And he was like, man, let me, I got it. He kept on saying he got it, but he didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? That in itself, and based on, as far as, what you were speaking on as far as with your dad, hey man, a lot of us, including myself, have missed out. When I left, my oldest son and my two sons and all my kids, they still, neither one of them was over 9 years old when I left. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I came from prison, they grown, and I commend your old man for giving you, the things that he gave you, man, that teaching you how to be a man outside of, just, thinking that teaching you how to fight or teaching you, how to do something, other than raising you and showing you, how to conduct yourself to be able to provide for yourself out here, being able to maintain out here in society is more to life, man. Than some of the other things that a lot of homies, be given to these younger homies, man. You feel come from it, and you can't let that or allow that, to not hold you back, from speaking on something that need to be addressed. You see what I'm saying? When you seeing that they doing something out of line, you get on their ass the same way your dad, got on your ass or gave it to you. You feel what I'm saying? My old man you know, I respect the ground that he walk on. You feel what I'm saying? But my old man and my mom's divorced when I was 3 years. I was 3 when they separated and got divorced. You see what I'm saying? So I was raised up in a single parent household with my, you know what I'm saying, with my mama. You see what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of my older homies, you understand me, Big Punch, Madman, Rick Rock, my OG homie C-Nail, you know what I'm saying, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, Big Burn, OG Band, a lot of my older homies, you understand me, these are my, was my father figures. But guess one thing that they always stayed on my head about, I couldn't ditch school and be trying to go to the hood and go hang out with them. Them niggas gonna beat a nigga ass and make a nigga and put a nigga in the car and take a nigga back to school. Get your ass out, come on, homie. And go
check it out. Nigga, I ain't go to school, nigga. My daddy gave me to the truants officer.
Yeah.
The nigga told me, nigga, goddamn nigga, where you at? And nigga say, nigga, I'm at the school. Come on, nigga, me and the truants officer waiting on you.
Yeah. You know, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, you know, with this younger generation, you understand me, you know, you know, the homies just got to do better, man, when it comes to trying to give these homies, you understand me, being a mentor to them, man, or being, you understand me, a so-called big homie, man, you understand me, you know, trying to water them down and trying to get, you know, put a pistol in their hand and a rag in their hand and trying to, you understand me, give it to them a certain way, you understand me? That ain't what this shit about no more. You feel come from? Because in the end, you know what I'm saying, you lose. They lose. You feel come from? If you're gonna be a G or be a, you know what I'm saying, an OG to them, you know what I'm saying, give it to them, you know what I'm saying, and teach them the things that they don't know. Show it, you know what I'm saying, show them. You know what I'm saying? Give it to them in a whole different way. You know what I'm saying, me? You know, because I ain't for letting nobody influence me to do a goddamn thing that I chose not to do.
Real talk. If I'm gonna do wrong, I'm gonna be in control. I'm gonna be the nigga say we gonna do this.
And most definitely. You feel come from? You know, I'm not finna react and move, you know what I'm saying, out of stupidity or go out, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know what I'm saying, just be on some missions, you know what I'm saying, just to be trying to kill somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned from my mistakes. And I done learned from a lot of my homie mistakes and other individuals' mistakes, not just my own. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what you understand me. A lot of the youth got to understand that you're gonna have some little homies that's not gonna listen. You're gonna have some little homies, you understand, that's not gonna, you understand, adhere to the things that you're trying to give them. If you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, just like, you understand, you can get in the blueprint and tell, hey man, here you go. This is what you need to do. They gonna take that blueprint, you know what I'm saying, and try to either find an easy way out of it, or you gonna have some that might not even want to take it and fuck with it. Period. They gonna do them. We can't save everybody, you know what I'm saying. But for those, you know what I'm saying, that really, man, you know what I'm saying, want better for themselves, you know what I'm saying. You got to take this to, you know what I'm saying, within your own self, you know what I'm saying, to say, man, I want to do better. You see what I'm saying? You know, because in the end, just like Rockhead, you know what I'm saying, man, in the end, we all got to deal with the consequences with whatever choice that we make, right or wrong. My mama used to tell me this. My mama used to tell me this when I was like 13, about 13 years old, and I used to leave the house and be gone, you know what I'm saying? And she knowing I'm out there doing something I ain't got no business doing, right? She used to always tell me, she said, I'm gonna tell you something. I can't watch you every time you leave out the house. Every time you leave and be going wherever you be going, and the people that you hanging around, I can't watch you all the time. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell your little ass this right here. If whatever you out there doing, you leave outside that door, if you can't deal with the consequences that go with it, I advise you not to mess with it.
Hey, you know what?
That's what.
Damn, his shit cut off. I just wrote a comment to somebody, and this shit it rejected because I used profanity. He'll be back though. Good looking out, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they just Yeah, Kev, man, you know, I just hate to, you know what I'm saying, see a lot of homies, man, you know what I'm saying, me be trying to utilize, trying to use the youth, man, you understand me, for the wrong reasons, you understand me, for them to try to gain their clarity and whatever they represent, right? And with you know, like I was telling you, understand me, Loco a little while ago, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, when I was younger, coming up, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, we wasn't really individuals out of Pasadena, Altadena really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Really picking up. It was a bunch of busting some knuckles. It was a bunch of pistols. These was jumping off. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a whole bunch of running to no gun. You know what I'm saying? It was times, you know what I'm saying? You know, it might be 4 or 5 of us and 25 PDLs. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? The homies is it was already understood. We just want either 2 things gonna happen. Either we finna kick some ass or we finna get our ass kicked. All of us gonna get our ass kicked. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no running. And that's the difference, you know, between a lot of the youth now, man, because they feel like, you understand me, picking up a pistol and killing somebody, you understand me, that's bringing about, you understand, respect. But it's, you know, and ultimately, it's destruction. It's destruction, you know, not just to, you understand me, the community itself. It's destruction, you understand me, to your own self, your livelihood. Your film come from, because these people, the system is gonna hide you.
Hey, check this out. I don't even think it's about getting their respect or making it a name. I feel like they uncomfortable in their manhood. See, guess what? Because I took a loss, that shit do not make me a man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
But you know, when you look at, you know, when I look at social media, right? You hear me? And I look at, you know, a lot of the things that people, some of the people that go live, and some of the things that they do, you understand me, and some of the things that people do, you know what I'm saying, just in society in general. You feel come from? And even in the hoods. A lot of it, you understand me, comes from, you understand me, either they self glorification, or you understand me, or they trying to, you understand me, build some type of rep for themselves. And a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, me, the end result to it is, you understand me, is really, you understand me, something that's meaningless. You know what I'm saying? When you really look at it, you understand me, you ask them, well, man, why you do that? You know what I'm saying? They can't even really give you a legitimate reason, or was it a legitimate reason for you to do what you done?
Yeah.
They can't answer it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? They couldn't even tell you why they done what they did. And that's crazy, because, you understand me, before you up and do something, man, you need to think before you react to anything.
Real talk. Mm-hmm.
That's why so many of them, you know what I'm saying, me, is really, you understand me, out there lost, man, because they ain't got, you know what I'm saying, the big, you know what I'm saying, no individual, you know what I'm saying, no big bro, or no father figures, or a big homie, you know what I'm saying, me, somebody that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, me, that they, you know, that they look up to, that's gonna give it to them the way it need to be gave. You feel come from, you know, you can't continue, man, you understand me, to, you know, because right now, you understand me, we losing. We losing all the way around. Kev, when I went to LA and just taking my girl riding around through LA, right? Before I went to the pen and before the rides, going down Century, you know what I'm saying, coming up Western, going down the South, you know what I'm saying, going out, you know what I'm saying, coming up to 110. Man, I'm sitting there, man, and I'm looking at just how the city itself, you know what I'm saying, just evolved, you know what I'm saying, riding past the Nicholson Gardens, and, you know what I'm saying, just going through different areas, you know what I'm saying, it's changing. it didn't change a lot. It ain't nothing like how it used to be. You feel come from? And a person can't really, you know, send me, you know, when they start putting them gang junctions, you know, scan me on different sets, you know, scan me see. I see now why. And you can see why. It's a whole lot different now, man.
Hey, I look at that shit like this. Them motherfuckers, they took all our aspects of life in can I say colonialism or I say they made that shit corporate, meaning they commercialized all our aspects of life. Just like, for example, let's take rap, right? When Pac was living, you can put in a Pac tape, or Pac was the hottest rapper, and the shit he said was the shit you was living, or some shit that helped you get through the day. Now, rap was birthed out of the ghetto, right? So how the fuck an old ass Jew that sit behind a desk can tell a 17-year-old, 18-year-old, or 20-year-old young man from the ghetto what's hot, what's rap? How the fuck you gonna tell me what's rap? You ain't grow up in projects with me. They took everything, even gangsterism, and they commercialized that shit. Just like I was watching that Netflix shit, they got some shit. What's that shit? The All American. Who done seen the All American on Netflix? I watched a couple episodes of that. The way they got the gang shit on there, that shit so fake as fuck. They commercializing gang banging, they commercializing rap. Everything that belonged to us, the Crockett and took it and commercialized it. And guess what? Our children think that that's the way this shit going. Just like when our children see this TV, or we walk out the room, or you go piss, and them two men kiss on that TV, your little boy, your little girl think, oh, this what my dad and my uncle be doing when they go drink beer. They took everything belonging to us and they commercialized that shit for they profitable gain. And we ain't got a goddamn dime.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna go, man. I gotta produce this next track real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back on though in a couple hours, man. After I get some Hennessy and finish working on this song real quick.
Kev.
Yeah.
You can hit it from
Not to cut you short real quick.
Go ahead, bro. Take your time.
I'm gonna forward you some pictures. I'm gonna send you some pictures, man. You know, scan me so when you edit and do whatever you gonna do, I'm gonna send you some pictures over there too.
All right, for sure. That'll work.
But hey, homie, man, y'all stay blessed, man.
You too, man. Thank you for blessing the platform and letting us get familiar with you.
I'll be easy, man.
Yeah. All right, Fitzgerald. Good looking out.
All right, homie.
All right. Hey, Loco, I'll be on later on, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, Kev.
All right, man. Good meeting you, man. We gotta see each other in person soon, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna be out there in about 3 weeks. I'm gonna be out there, and I'm coming to Vegas. When I come up there, I'll call you.
All right, for sure, bro.
All right, homie.
All right, y'all take it easy.
All right.
All right, thanks everybody for watching and looking in and all the comments and the super chats. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back on in maybe 3 hours, you guys. All right, peace.
All right.
All right.